It's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up.
And it is time for the Geek Tweet of the Week. So our Geek Tweet of the Week is, who is your favorite sidekick, superhero or otherwise? So Tanya, why don't we start with you?
I'm going Willow.
Yes.
Buffy. Willow.
Yes. Jeff, what about you?
So we've talked about this before. I've said Ron Stoppable, who is the sidekick to Kim Possible, which is one of my favorite animated series. To have a different answer, though, I will say, since earlier tonight I watched a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, I will say Woodstock, who is a great sidekick to Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally agree.
Great answer.
Makes sense. Yeah, I like that.
I was gonna say maybe like Luna Lovegood. I mean, she's not like the typical sidekick, but kinda. But then when he went with the cartoon, I was thinking also Jake the dog from Adventure Time. He would be fun. What about you, Melissa? Who's your favorite sidekick?
I'd have to say Dory from Finding Nemo because
That's good. That's good.
like she has that address thing down pretty well, and I think she'd be able to, figure it out.
Nice. Kevin, what about you? Who's your favorite?
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I think he's one of the more interesting is Skeets from the Booster Gold comics, because he's sort of like he sort of like controls pretty much he really helps him out. Like he's truly like the most helpful sidekick, I think. So
I'm so glad somebody also knows who Booster Gold is. I've talked about him before, and nobody knows who the fuck I'm talking about.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could do that. Validate
Awesome.
By the way, have you seen? I'm sorry, Kevin. Have you seen the Justice League, the series back from the early 2000s?
Yeah, I watched. It's like two different halves. He's on like the unlimited half, I think.
Yeah, Skeets is awesome on that series. Skeets is awesome on that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Nice. And then Megan, what about you?
Okay, I'm going to take it a little back to, like, my childhood. I like Chucky from Rugrats. Like, Tommy.
Oh, good.
I was just like, the murderous doll?
What a great sidekick.
He does kind of look like
Weird
him.
answer.
I don't know if they're just adorable, getting in trouble. He's always weary,
He's a ginger. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a ginger. He's kind of reminiscent of the murderous doll, yeah.
Nothing wrong with redheads. Awesome.
I hear you.
No, nothing.
Sally, what about you? Who's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go to the Buffy universe as well and say Xander.
No,
And he looks super awesome with the eye patch.
Nice.
yeah, he does.
That's awesome.
I like your man with eye patches.
So earlier this week, some people tweeted in their answers, and the first one from Twitter was at Sarah Pease, and she says Arthur the Moth, who's the Tick sidekick. And at Lister's Mate, he says his is Bucky Barnes.
We some other tweets we got were from at Dezzles, who says actually a character from my series, Super Knocked Up. He says Cheery Villain is certainly up there. Thank you, sir, for mentioning that.
Awesome.
At the Fuka says Robin. Very, very classics.
Mm-hmm. Very classic.
Oh, many different iterations of Robin. So I'm actually curious. If you're watching, Rachel, which Robin actually is your favorite? I want to hear that. And one of my favorite answers to this question was at one Tara Rod, who says, "My husband, ha ha ha."
Oh, that's cute.
That's
called lame.
Sucking up.
We also we have some answers from Facebook as well. Sally says Willow and Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So in the Buffy
was this
universe,
Sally?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, it was you. Okay, I didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
My bad. I apologize. Oh, that's too funny. I'm crazy, clearly. And Darren Murphy from Timekeeper series, he says right now he's partial to Gabrielle from Xena due to Netflix, and it's always been available for binge watching.
Gabrielle's a great sidekick.
Great sidekick. Great sidekick. And we're getting a few more in from Twitter right now.
We got some live
You can
tweets.
do that too. From Underground
please
Badger.
take it away.
He says Kato is the best sidekick of all time. Watch your back, Robin. Eros is saying I gotta go with the greatest sidekick hero, Robin. So you guys can find that out. Grayson and Drake, not Jason Todd. What else do we have?
Matt 8 on Twitter says R2D2. Awesome choice.
Oh, yes. Great
That's
choice.
a great choice. That's a very great
That's a good one.
Yeah. Very cool.
And Amy Hoff says Samwise doesn't get enough credit from
That's true, actually.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's very true. Actually, he's like a steadying force. It's awesome. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
so we got some
great
really,
answers. Yeah.
some really varied answers. Like there's not the stereotypical ones at all. So we
good.
obviously have some really great guests on this evening who are very passionate about answers already, which is great. So we have the awesome peeps from Ghetto Nerd Girl. We have Sally, who is the creator, if you want to give us a wave. We also have Kevin, who's the production manager. Hello, Kevin. We have Melissa, who plays Susan, who is the lead actress. And we also have Megan, who plays Leah, who is the supporting actress. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
I mean, I sort of feel like Ghetto Nerd Girl is like a match made in heaven for Super Geeked Up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even just in name alone, really.
Yeah.
Sally, do you want to tell us a little bit about the show?
Oh yeah, sure. It's about a teen girl in high school who leaves her cool girl clique to find new friends, and in the process, she's finding herself and meets some shady characters.
Interesting. Now, you're the creator? Do you write everything yourself? Do you have a writing team? How does that work?
Yeah. So far, I've written everything myself. For the second season, I did bring Melissa on for new ideas. And we should be filming the second season sometime next summer.
Very cool. And where do you see the series right now? Where can you watch it? Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Nice. Do you have the link for that? What's the...
Yeah, it's Ghetto Nerd Girl, so that's the username. So you can just type that in and it'll come up.
Awesome. And where did you get the inspiration?
It's actually based on my experiences as a teenager.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's always fun.
We understand. I think most of us have probably had some.
I can definitely relate to being a teenage nerd girl.
As I said earlier, Jeff, it's that long flowing locks and you learning how to use a hair iron is what you called it?
That's what I called it. I call it curling iron a hair iron.
Well done.
By the way, on Twitter, people like Anthony Davis and Chris Hadley are wishing us happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, for our American viewers. Thank you very much.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
It is almost officially it is Thanksgiving in 45 minutes from right now.
Oh, that's true, actually. Very true.
Yes.
That's true.
And I am actually eating. I'm actually eating pumpkin pie right now. So
What are you doing?
It's very Thanksgiving-y. Okay, first off, before we went on the air, we all said we're going to get food. So why is this a surprise to you, Tanya, that I'm eating? We said
you didn't tell me it was pumpkin pie.
Oh, are you a fan?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best pie ever, right?
Yes.
The rest of the show is talking about pies, by the way.
I'm blueberry.
I don't get more pie for another month.
Okay, you can go out and buy yourself a pumpkin pie. You don't have to have a holiday.
It's not the same.
Pretend you're American for a day, and then you
and just celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yes, just find some American friends besides me and Nicole.
Hey, Jonathan Robbins, what are you doing?
Yes, he's American. He'll do it with you.
That's true. I'll call in work. I'll let them know that I won't be there because you guys told me to have a holiday for tomorrow.
Right. You're celebrating American Thanksgiving.
Yes. Anyway, that was a tangent. Very cool. So you're working on season 2 right now. So is all of season 1 released?
We still have to film the season finale, and we're going to be filming that in February.
Very nice. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
In New Jersey, that's going to be cold. Ish.
Yeah,
Oh, it's cold.
indoors, but We do have some outdoor scenes, but we're troopers. We can handle it.
That's cool. Let's get a good parka. That's cool. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that sounds really cool, guys. I mean, that's sort of near and dear to all of our hearts. We all have had geeky experiences in high school.
Oh yeah.
We've just now embraced that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Now it's cool to be a geek.
It really is.
I know.
What a difference, right, from when we were in school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally feel vindicated that I was like in band and drama and stuff and things. I feel like that's cool now. Anyway, that sounds really awesome, guys. I mean, that's something I think a lot of us and fans can really relate to. If you are watching the recorded version right now, we are going to take a very short commercial break.
Boop, 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 boop. That is Robot for Welcome Back from Commercial Break.
What's not a robot is Chris Hadley tweeting in about our pie discussion. Are we going to see any pies thrown tomorrow on Thanksgiving, you mean? Well, Chris, you have no idea actually how much I want to throw a pie in Nicole and Tanya's face, so I would gladly do that. But I'm not going to do it to my family, though. I'm not going to throw any pies at my family. I like my family.
Wait. Key part of that, I like my family.
Yeah, I don't like you two that much, actually.
Whatever. I'm going back on topic. If you are just tuning in, this is Super Geeked Up. I'm Tanya. That's Nicole. That's Jeff. We're with Ghetto Nerd Girl, and it is time for Geeky Question of the Week, which is, quite fitting, if you could hang out with any geeky character from film or TV, who would it be and why? I feel like there might be some repeat answers based on Sidekicks, but I'm going to start with you, Sally.
Okay. I picked Daria because I think she would be very amusing, even like in boring situations, and I love her sarcasm and wit.
I love her.
That's an excellent answer. I was this close to saying that.
You may have just also made Nicole's night. To be entirely honest. How about you, Melissa?
I'd have to say Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, because he could teach me how to make like contraptions and stuff, and he'd teach me how to train dragons. So I want to learn.
Because how cool is that, really?
It really
to be honest, like that's awesome. What about you, Kevin?
I was thinking Joel Robinson from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Being an engineer, I kind of like his ingenuity. I think we could throw a lot of ideas back and forth and create some really neat stuff. So that would be my choice.
Nice. Very, very cool. Megan, I almost called you Leah. Megan, how about you?
I think that I'd pick Dwight Schrute from The Office. Not that he's like a hero or anything. I just think he's absolutely hysterical. And we'd have some really awkward encounters, which would make for a really good time.
So and talk about beats. A lot of beats and bears.
Beats and bears and Battlestar Galactica.
So basically, you just want to be entertained by him, is what you.
Oh yeah. It would be hilarious. I mean,
it would be. Because you could play so many like word tricks on him that he just wouldn't get. Like it's endless entertainment value. What about you, Jeff?
I'm going to go with new hit show on the CW, The Flash. That was my promo for the CW to try to get them to like us. So I'm going to go with Barry Allen, who is The Flash. Nice. Actually, seriously, I'm really enjoying the show. The show is really good.
Aren't they doing a crossover?
Barry Allen is a geek. He's a super smart. He's into geeky stuff, so it'd be cool to hang out with. He's a superhero. He's super speed, obviously, so we could take me around the world, and I can see everything. And he knows Felicity from Arrow, and Felicity is also a geek and super hot, so hopefully he can introduce me to her.
That's I
like that.
But you get to make out with Batman. Sorry.
No, Tanya, that is your obsession, not mine, making out with Batman. Are you gonna say Gotham now, Tanya? You want to make out with the kid Bruce Wayne?
Oh, do I have to say that in order to like get to see if they'll come on the show?
No.
Is that a requirement now?
He just got to make out with Selena Kyle on the show last episode, though.
Well, that was gonna happen. Of course, it was gonna happen. Nicole. Yeah.
I was gonna say I had to unmute myself. I was trying to stall and do some faces. I was saying probably Luna Lovegood. I just love her. She's great. And then maybe like I could dress up like her, and then we could try and be twins.
You have dressed up as her.
I have dressed up as her too, so it would be fun, and we could just like walk around and confuse people together.
That's hilarious. You're funny. Very, very funny. Amy Hoff is actually gonna stole one of my answers, but it's cool, so I'm gonna totally give it to her. This is online. She says Castiel. I want to watch him interact with the general world around him. So that's from Supernatural.
Sarah Pease also said that on Twitter.
Really? Oh, I love you guys.
Choice, yeah.
I love you guys. He's a great, awesome character. I'm gonna go for me. I'm going with early Willow. Like when she's still just like
not Dark Willow.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
So wait, how early has she become a lesbian yet?
I want to say like when did that officially happen? Was that like season 3, season 4?
Oh, I thought maybe it was 2. Is it 3? Maybe it's 3.
It's not 2. It's not 2.
3 or 4 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 2 is where Buffy has to kill Angel, so that doesn't.
Yeah, no.
She's still with Oz, or about to be with Oz at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say like when she's still like really awkward and still like has a thing for Xander, or, like not Willow. I mean, Willow's cool anytime, but if I'm gonna go for pure geek, I'm gonna go for Willow for that period of time. Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. On Twitter, Anthony Davis. People keep talking about my show, Super Knocked Up. He wants to hang out with Captain Amazing from my show. Thank you, sir. Who wouldn't want to hang out with him? EJ Cedric says Dr. House.
Oh.
That's
a good one.
That's someone who really likes being abused. He's not a nice person.
Apparently. At Dezel says Siler from Heroes is so long as he doesn't kill me. It's about a 50-50 shot, I think, of that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and Sean M. Smith, once from Miami Web Fest, wants to know if he's watching now. Yeah, so Sally and these guys know him. He wants us to know, this is very important information I need to share. I've been in bed most Wednesdays before 9, so he hasn't been able to watch. Well, thank you, sir. We really had to let everybody know that information that you go to bed so early.
Really, really important. Really important.
I don't know why he's going to bed at 9 o'clock, but...
Like, that's it? That's all we had? Okay.
Well,
That's
he has
cool.
a baby, so maybe that he gets wiped out so early.
Kids.
Makes sense.
Kids do that to you.
Do those things. Do those things. This is why I'm an aunt. I can just give them back.
Yeah.
To be honest. If you are watching the recorded version right now, we are going to take another short commercial break.
That was actually a lie. We're not going to do that right now. That was a
I wrote it down. You saw me do it.
I can't see what you're writing. We're on a Google Hangout. Unless you put the paper in front of the screen. I'm not in the same location as you.
I'm an actor. I follow the script.
You did the first one perfectly, and then I said I'm doing the second commercial break, and it's not at this time either.
I thought you said after. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Get out of here. All right.
Evidently, I don't follow direction well.
No, that's why I don't put you on any of my websites.
God damn it.
All right. So I know, folks, you're disappointed you're not going to see a commercial, but you will see it in a little bit. Let's do something else instead. So if you're just joining us, this is Super Geeked Up. I'm Jeff. I'm with Nicole and Tanya, and we're with Ghetto Nerd Girl. It is time for some news, geeky news. So I'm very, very excited that Star Wars Episode 7 trailer drops in a couple of days. Who else is excited?
Yes.
Well, that was just so funny.
I was excited.
Let's do a round of applause.
That was a very, very quiet round of applause I just heard.
My apartment walls are very thin.
First it was released that the trailer is going to be starting this weekend in 30 trailers around North America. Toronto is one of them, by the way, one of the cities they've chosen.
Really?
Yep. I can send you the exact one later.
Oh, I think that might be at the theater around me, like near where I am.
We should go. But even better news, today or yesterday they released it's going to be online Friday, so you don't have to go to the theater to see it. Everybody can see it online on iTunes on Friday. So I don't know. What do you any thoughts? Any predictions on what we might see?
Lens flare.
Amazingness. I like that.
More Ewoks.
I actually wish I did. I love Ewoks.
Yeah. They're like my size.
Your size. What do you want to see in it? How about that?
Oh, that's hard.
I mean, I think everybody probably wants to see some of the characters,
Originals.
right? That's the Luke and Han and Leia, right? They love to see the appearance of them.
Yeah, I think that would be neat
Yeah.
to see that how they get along nowadays.
Yeah. And I think I read somewhere too that J.J. Abrams is trying very hard to do a lot of like practical effects as opposed to being like really CGI heavy. So I'm hoping maybe we get to see something along those lines. You know, I mean, obviously we're not able to necessarily tell their practical effects, but I'm hoping that it's not just like CG explosions and stuff like that.
No, I like that a lot too, and that's what Kevin Smith said when he went to visit the set. He said it was very practical based rather than CGI, which is great.
Yeah, really great.
Which is very much in the spirit, obviously, of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So it'll be. I have no idea what it's going to be. There's also supposed rumors that the Millennium Falcon will make an appearance, and that's actually going to be the last shot of flying towards the screen.
Nice.
There was actually leaked footage of that, but I don't know. They don't actually think that's probably the correct footage, but the actual true footage. But
yeah, I saw something recently too about somewhere earlier today. There was a fake trailer released earlier today. I can't confirm that, but I thought I saw someone tweet about it. But anyway, I would like to say that Amy Hoff right now is also saying that she is going to be viewing the new Star Wars trailer with a spirit of cautious optimism. I saw what people did with Indiana Jones.
Oh,
that's actually a really good point. I feel like the same way because I think we've learned in the Star Wars universe all that glitters is not gold with the last few films. So, but maybe because Lucas isn't helming this one, it'll be a little better. I don't know, but
I'm very optimistic actually. I like it. I like Abrams quite a bit. I think he's going to do hopefully a kick-ass job. I think Indiana Jones gets way too much shit, that last one. I'm not saying it's great, but it's not. I don't think it's horrible. I don't know why people give it such a crap. Tiny's shaking her head at me.
It's horrible.
No, I don't think so. I think Temple of Doom sucks, to be honest with you. I think the second one sucks.
Oh, come on. Aliens.
What's wrong? Okay, first off, spoiler warning, everybody. But
I hope you've seen it. But Aliens.
Why? We're on a super geeked up show. Why is Aliens so ridiculous to you?
Because they don't belong in the Indiana Jones universe.
Thank you. It was just. It's just like he was like, I don't know what to do. How do I explain it? Aliens. That's the answer. It's like it's the whole class. Here's the theater person coming out to me. It's the whole thing that you don't want to end your third act. I can never say this thing. To do a machine thing where the act of God is what solves the problem. You don't want to do that. And
Deus Ex
That's it.
Machina.
Thank you. I wrote it in a lot of essays. I never had to say it.
You just look for excuses to use it in your essays.
I really did. It looked impressive. But yeah, I just felt like that was an excuse to wrap things up. That was it.
All right,
Thoughts?
fine. I'm not that passionate about it that I'm going to be a big defense of it. So. I will say on Twitter, Lister's mate says Sally has some sexy headphones. Yes, she does. Wait, so what is that?
Awesome.
Hello Kitty? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Amy Hoff wants to know if she met any of these guys at Miami Web Fest. Yes, you did. Sally and Megan were at Miami Web Fest.
And Kevin too.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin too. I'm sorry, Kevin. Yes.
Yeah, everybody forgets
Kevin,
I'm used to it at this point. It's okay.
Kevin spent that day in the hotel room because he was hungover.
Oh yeah.
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 But he put it to great use. He watched my series, Super Knocked Up, while he was hungover.
You did.
Yes, I did. I watched both seasons. Yes.
I recommend anytime you're hungover to watch Super Knocked Up or Super Geeked Up.
We cure everything. That's what we do.
It did. By the time I was done, I felt a lot better.
You're welcome.
We should really market ourselves as the hangover cure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
What? I think it'll work.
Definitely.
So what do you guys say? What about this? What do you guys think? We never talked about this in the show. I mean, it was a few weeks ago they released it, but the title of episode 7 is The Force Awakens. What do you guys think about that?
You got my thoughts on that.
It sounds sexual.
It does. I was gonna say.
It sounds sexual. I actually never thought that. I usually think of anything that's sexual.
It sounds like a porno.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
What? What is wrong with you people? It doesn't sound sexual at all.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I don't get the sexual thing either.
The Force awakened her need for him. Come on. Maybe,
All right, so Kevin and me, the guys do not think this is sexual. Clearly, we don't read romance novels all the time.
I was going to say, you can read more romance I should say if anything's quivering.
What if awakens her desire? Okay, if it said the Force quivers, I could see. I want a poll on Twitter right now. Before right now, when these characters said it, did you think it was sexual? We cannot do a show without Tanya bringing up sex, by the way.
I didn't bring it up.
That was me.
I paused.
We just went along with it.
Didn't do it. I didn't make action.
Tanya, you should be excited, Tanya, because you like to talk about space sex on the show, and hope maybe there'll be some space sex in Star Wars. Probably not.
I just like it fits in so many ways. It's like it's like they were made for each other on so many levels. Yeah. Desla says he's with the girls on this one.
Oh, Devil's always with the girls. He always goes against me every fucking time.
Because we're right.
No, he just wants to get laid, is what he wants to do.
Well, with the Force Awakening, I mean, really.
All right. So, in a non-sexual way, I would say I dig the title. I think it's cool.
I don't.
You guys
And
are
not just because of the sexual thing. I think I told you. I mean, the only it just I don't know. I'm not a fan. I mean, maybe once I see in context, like if it makes sense once I see the film.
You know,
Okay,
yeah.
it's Star Wars.
What would you want the title to be? If you could choose a title, what would you want it to be?
Oh God.
I'm gonna need to put some thought into this one. Come back to me on that.
I'm just saying, if you don't like the title, we should come up with an alternate title.
This is true. I mean, it could be Quivering Force.
Yes.
Do we even know what it's about, though? Like,
We don't. That's the thing. It's just a Star Wars film.
Well, it'll make sense once you see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how can the Force really awake? Like, it's sort of just always there, but I mean.
Maybe it went dormant after the death of the Emperor.
Maybe.
Maybe Luke has been awakening other Jedi. And they're
But
forced
don't they
out.
always have that? Like, is it always like?
Yeah, but maybe they didn't really know how to use it.
things.
They didn't know how to use it, probably.
Yeah. It's been forgotten.
Maybe it's like in Buffy when they do the spell and everyone becomes like potential slayers. So really,
yeah.
I know.
Nice correlation there.
I try.
Everything's about Buffy too.
Yes, because Buffy rocks.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I will not dispute that. Tiny, your answer to Nicole's question should be: it's Star Wars Episode 7, subtitle: I Want to Sleep with Batman.
wait, you guys. It looks like I found some information, possibly about maybe what it's gonna be about.
Whoa, don't tell. I don't want to know anything.
We don't
about
want
the movie
no
is.
spoilers.
Stuff that's been confirmed. Like they've already released it. Like on the internet.
No, but that's not Abrams releasing it. That's other people doing rumors. I don't want to know that. I hate spoilers.
No, it's not spoiler. It's just saying.
No, this is Star Wars. This is the most sacred thing to me ever. You cannot.
Can I say that there's been more suggestions for different names on Twitter right now?
Yeah.
From Dezzles, Star Wars, The Schwartz Awakens, #Spaceballs crossover. Chris Hadley, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Rises.
Oh,
That's just we've opened up a whole like Pandora's box. Could go on all night.
By the way, guys, people are on the show right now. Anybody who you don't have headphones in, if you can turn your volume down, that'd be great because we're getting an echo from somebody. Thank you. Or headphones, earbuds, or something. I like, they don't have to be sexy like Sally's, but. All right, so there was that Star Wars segment, which was not that enjoyable to me because everybody just said bad things about it.
Can I make my announcement?
Oh no, not anymore because you're saying stupid shit about Star Wars. Yes, you can.
I am going with the crowd on that. Anyway, so I mentioned last week that Asset was going to be released on Daily Motion. It has now officially been released on Daily Motion. The first five episodes are up. Even if you have already watched, especially the first episode, it has been re-edited, so it is unseen even if you've already seen the series. So tune in Daily Motion for Asset.
Very
That's
cool.
all I got to say.
And if you haven't watched before, Asset is a series Tanya stars in.
Oh. That's why I'm plugging.
I know, she assumed everybody in the world knows about Asset. That's
obviously.
It's millions.
It's all about Canadians, so who wouldn't know about it, eh?
There you go. Asset. Why wouldn't you watch? Before we move on, we got some other Star Wars things here. John Smith, Star Wars, I'm super hard for this shit. That's his song title.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Well, that's a little obvious, so.
I definitely am. Amy Hoff says all of these suggested titles still have a vaguely salacious parentheses crumb title. Salacious Crumb is a character from Star Wars. That's very funny, Amy. I got it.
As a pause. Although Chris is saying that I maybe said his name wrong. Did I say your name wrong, Chris?
Chris Hadley? How do you mispronounce his name?
I don't know. He said I love how I said his name. Did I say it incorrectly? I don't know.
Well, you do a lot of things correctly.
It's the Canadian accent. It messes everything up.
All right, so now, folks, it is actually time for a commercial break, a real commercial break. If you're watching the recorded version, we will see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break.
All right, you are here with Super Geeked Up. If you're just tuning in, I'm Jeff. We have Nicole, Tiny, and the Ghetto Nerd Girl crew with us. It is time for our game of the night, Superhero Tweets.
Woo!
People are just so fucking excited during the show today. It's just blowing me away.
We're cheering unscriptedly.
Okay, so hang on. I need to give you a script every week now that says Tanya cheers here very enthusiastically.
Evidently, I don't know when to say commercial breaks, so be it.
All right. I just want to eat my pie and forget you guys. All right. All right. So superhero tweets. This is what we do. So I have a topic here. I sent these guys, and I will tweet out to you folks who are watching live. You can give us your suggestions. And we gave a couple of characters that we asked people what would they tweet about these scenarios, okay? So the first scenario is, what would these characters tweet while shopping during Black Friday, which is coming up in a couple of days. So our characters are Wolverine, Batman, and Sarah Connor from the Terminator. We'll start with Wolverine. Actually, Tanya, I'll pass this over to you so I can go tweet this out. Can you lead us through this?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. So Wolverine, say he was out and about on Black Friday, and he took out a smartphone and decided to tweet something. What would he say about said situation? I feel as though Megan, judging by the smile on her face, may have an idea.
It's gonna be so ridiculous. It just came to my mind because he's got claws. That he would say something like, I'll cut a bitch if I don't get that last tickle me Elmo. But why he'd be getting a tickle me Elmo, I have no idea, but I'm just saying.
Maybe he's a fan. Maybe he's a fan.
Because he's living in the late 1990s, I guess.
Yeah, it's like back on shelves.
It is. They were popular last year, I think, again.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Crazy toys making a comeback.
Crazy. Kevin?
I think that since Wolverine doesn't really seem like a person for lines, he would tweet something like, how's this for a doorbuster? And then, like, tweet a picture of, like, one of those mall, like, those metal gate doors that drop down, so they're all slashed up. And be like, yeah, it's like doorbuster, so.
I thought you were going to say he was going to tweet a picture of his penis.
Well, I mean, I guess he could, but.
Oh, man.
All right, Melissa.
I would say, like, they have, like, sales on, like, George Foreman, like, grills, and he'd be, like, all with his, like, claws with the meat on them, grilling them. And seasoning them at the same time. Yeah, totally.
Amy Hoff says maybe Wolverine collects stuffed toys. That'd be interesting. Wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
Sean, do you want to read Sean's? If you can read it.
What the fuck does that say?
I know what he's trying to do, but okay. So you have to picture Wolverine in claws and a smartphone.
Oh, I know. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Picture him like slicing through stuff, right?
Trying to type things, and then claws. So it's like autocorrect, but he's got claws, so it doesn't actually.
I get it now.
Okay. I got your back, Sean.
I get the gobbledygook. He just tweeted it. So let's see who else we got. Tanya, what about you?
I was putting. I wrote it down. 1 second. Here it is. Looking for a good deal on replacement blades. # don't ask.
Okay. Sally?
I smell some really good deals and BO in the Walmart.
Well, you think he does have enhanced smelling, right? So. All right, I'll give mine, and then I'll go to Nicole. So, tweet for Wolverine. Waiting in Black Friday lines with Cyclops is more excruciating than when they fuse adamantium to my bones. # schnick schnick. Because he hates Cyclops. He's really boring, right? Nicole, what about you?
All I could think was grrr. He's just so angry.
So 1 G and 139 R's?
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
At the Fuka says Wolverine tweeting pictures of his nether regions could get painful if he gets surprised.
Hashtag oops.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Batman. What did good old Bats? What would he tweet about shopping on Black Friday? Sally.
They're at a Batarangs at the mall.
Oh, that's where he gets them? All right.
Okay.
That's where the Joker should just hang out at like the mall from now on to find him, I guess. Melissa, what do you think Batman would tweet?
I think he'd say something like, "These deals are outrageous."
Melissa, the fact that you did the Batman voice makes me so happy.
Because Tanya does it every week.
I do it every week.
Kevin, what's your Batman tweet?
I sort of went with another twit pick, but I think it would be him, like, sort of inside the store before it opens, because he's, like, a master of stealth, so there's no way he would just, like, wait in line. He would get in and be the first one to get that 16-inch flat screen or whatever.
And then when the first person in line outside gets in, they're like, "Hey, what the fuck? How did you get in here?"
Right, exactly.
And he's literally, like, holding, like, a big screen TV, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan?
Or Tickle Me Elmo, either one.
That's kind of along the lines what I was gonna say, like, but he was gonna twit pick a big flat screen TV and hashtag, "Where is it?" You know?
All right, so I went kind of I decided to go a little bit more the Bruce Wayne route since he's a billionaire actually. So decided to just buy every Best Buy in the world to not wait in line. Hashtag Batcave will be filled with cool shit tonight. Anya.
Well, I mean, Melissa gets this, but anyway. My parents are dead. Hashtag not grateful. Dick, guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I was thinking something along the lines of grr. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Yeah.
This is the segment, folks, that Nicole forgot to prepare for, by the way.
I'm really sorry. This week has been really strange for me. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you find out that you were a mutant and you have powers?
Jeff! Come on, man!
I mean, no, of course that didn't happen.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
How did you?
All right, so we're going to do one more Black Friday one about Sarah Connor. Before we do that, Rachel on Twitter wants to know, does Acid have a Twitter? Tanya Dodds is amazing. All right, let's not go too crazy, Rachel, with the amazingness.
Well, it does. It's at Asset the Series.
All right, cool.
Asset. Okay.
Back to the game. Sarah Connor from The Terminator, one of my favorite movies of all time. About Black Friday shopping, I think she would tweet, "Stop waiting in line to buy electronics. You're giving Skynet exactly what it wants. Hashtag dumbasses, hashtag I'm not crazy." All right, Kevin, what about you?
I would think she would say something like, "Seeing all these drones for sale is making me nervous. Hashtag Judgment Day."
Nice. Melissa?
I think she would just put a picture up with a shotgun and ready to go.
Damn it! That's what I was gonna say.
You guys really like the pics on Twitter. All right, that's fine. Megan and Melissa, the same one. That's cool.
Can I just put in another one for Batman from Chris online?
Yep.
Batman, I haven't seen this much bedlam since Catwoman ransacked PetSmart.
That's the one. That's awesome. All right, Sally, what about you?
I don't care how cheap these droids and smartphones are. I'm not buying one.
Nice. And Tanya.
Wrestle a woman for this purple tank top. Hope no one thinks I'm crazy. She wears an awesome purple tank top. Sorry.
Wait, purple tank top?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm almost positive it's purple. Maybe it's
I don't
not.
know if it's purple. I don't
I
think
thought
it's
it was purple. Okay.
I thought it was like
gray.
brown or
It's gray,
something.
yeah. It's
Hospital
Okay.
crazy psych ward attire. Well, I don't know.
It
Tank
could be
top.
like periwinkle.
I think I felt like it was like very. Like,
We
it
look
was like
lilac.
Twitter. Let us know the color of Sarah.
and be sure to say hashtag Tanya is totally wrong.
You don't know this.
All right, Nicole, I'm just going to pass to you over.
No, I actually thought of
You
something.
have one? Oh, my goodness.
Well, it was actually along the lines of what they were saying. She would just take a picture of herself protesting the people in line for Black Friday.
All right, so you just stole their answer. Okay, fine.
Yeah. I was inspired by their answer.
Inspiration, stealing. All right, one more tweet question to ask for some new characters. If these characters had to tweet a line from their Match.com profile, what would it be? Yes, we're going to start with one of my favorite series, Star Trek Next Generation, and good old Captain Jean-Luc Picard. So what would Captain Picard... Kevin, I feel you would have an answer to this one.
Yeah, I think that Captain Picard is like kind of like, well, he loves like Shakespeare, and I think he's kind of like a softie. So I think he would like have like something from Shakespeare in his profile, like something like, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate."
Oh, that's very nice.
That's
Yeah,
true.
well,
That's true.
What's the classy ladies?
yeah, of course.
So I think his Match.com profile would read something like this. Enjoys diplomacy, archaeology, calling subordinates number one, and tea Earl Grey hot. Hashtag engage.
I think he would just say something like, must like green.
Well, that's because of the Orion slave girls who are green. Is that what you mean?
Well, because the Hulk is green, so he's saying that whoever he's with must like the green, right?
Oh, the Hulk. You're on the Hulk already.
Oh,
You jumped
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I
We were so
jumped ahead.
confused. I was like, did he wear
We're so
green
excited.
sometime? Did
He was like, what is the green? His secret favorite color?
That only Nicole seems to know.
He was always angry he had that red tunic on instead of a green one.
Why don't they make captains wear green?
I'm sorry.
We're at Captain Picard, Nicole.
I just jumped the gun. I apologize. Sorry.
I have two co-hosts. I have no idea what's going on. The show.
I'm sorry today. Like I said, this week is weird. I'm so sorry.
All right, you're high. That's fine.
No, really not.
She's having problems dealing with the mutant DNA. That's what it is.
Yes. Well, it takes a bit of adjustment to do that.
It really does, yeah.
And she just hit puberty too. All right.
Oh man.
All right. So back to Jean-Luc Picard. I don't know, Sally, do you have a Jean-Luc Picard tweet?
This one was hard for me, so I just put, "I'm from the future, want to make out?"
It actually would be surprisingly probably quite effective, actually.
I feel like that's like Tinder or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see, Melissa.
I think he would say something like, "I'm tactfully cunning and resourceful." I think that's what you.
That could mean a lot of different things. That's
Yeah.
a lot to underline. All right, Megan, do you have a tweet?
I don't. I'm gonna have to admit that I'm Never
No idea who
seen
Picard
it.
is. That's okay.
No. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, we all lost Megan there. I don't know where she
Tanya.
I like tea, Earl Grey, hot. Hashtag hot.
Nice. So Nicole, do you actually have a real Picard tweet, or you want to talk more about the Hulk? Okay, you know, good. Fine.
No, I got one. Let's stargaze together.
Actually, you probably don't even know it, but that's really clever. Before he captained the Enterprise, he captained a ship named the Stargazer.
Oh, you're right.
Awesome.
Nicole, I had no idea she was doing that, but she was.
I had no idea I was doing that.
We have one from, I lost it, where'd it go? From Sean on Twitter. My phaser, set to stun now, bae. Let's rock it out.
Anthony Davis tweets in, Captain Picard, match profile. I want a date, let's make it so. Nice, which is the thing he always says as well. All right, let's move on to the Hulk.
Nicole.
I think the Hulk would obviously make a great Match.com person to check out. What would the Hulk? What would be a line from the Hulk's Match.com profile? Nicole, now do you want to go? What were you saying before?
Oh, yeah, he would say must like green.
Oh, right. That makes sense now. Thank you.
That makes way more sense now.
Megan.
I think it would say, don't be intimidated by my rippling muscles, but you don't want to make me angry.
Very good. That's true, you don't. Sally?
That was very awakening.
That was fun. I put for Hulk, my ideal date is a long walk in the park, far from anything breakable.
Nice. Melissa?
Mine would be, who needs a car when I can just take you places?
That's true. You can leave very, very far.
Yeah.
Kevin?
I think you'd say something like, I'm not looking for a homemaker, I'm looking for a home builder.
All right, before Tanya and I share ours, Underground Badger tweeting about Picard. In the bedroom, Picard is the number one. Nice. All right, so my Hulk Match.com would be brilliant mind, small anger issues, occasionally turns into huge green monster, have huge penis.
Pretty straightforward.
Are you sure that's 140 characters?
Well, look. That's fine. He's the Hulk. He can get more.
So I wrote this one, but I don't think it actually would work well in anything, but I'll do it anyway. Smash your heart.
Wait, you became a robot. Start over.
Hulk smash your heart.
No, I probably wouldn't get a lot of dates.
I know. Then like always saying he probably wouldn't have that in his Match.com profile. Unless like hashtag not. I don't know.
All right, we have one last character for Match.com profiles. Black Widow. So what would Black Widow align for her Match.com profile be? Kevin.
I'm hoping it says, I'm looking for a 6'5", awkward, kind of lanky, tall guy with a beard.
Nice.
All right. Melissa.
I think she'd be on the lookout for somebody who could match her outfits, all her outfits throughout the series comic strip.
Yeah.
Nice. Sally?
I feel like she wouldn't have a match profile, so I kind of went along the lines of I'm the Black Widow, enough said.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Megan, you got anything?
Not really, no.
Nicole?
Well, I just saw this right now. I think it's kind of stupid, but she's like, shot, 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 shot. You know, 'cause she's Russian and vodka. That's all I can think.
Oh, I thought you meant shooting a gun. I was like, a gun sound doesn't say shot. It's like, bang.
I said it's kind of dumb, but it's all I can think of. It's what came into my mind first, so.
She'll get a lot of drunk guys. Alright, so my Black Widow tweet about her Match.com profile: enjoy skin-tight leather, shooting things, kicking guys' asses, and long walks in the park. Hashtag I'm way too hot for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tanya?
It would just read, I won't kill you. Amy Hoff said that she's pretty sure that the widow part of her name might worry some.
Yeah.
Possibly.
To be fair.
And Sean Smith tweets in, I'm on fire tonight. Seriously, all my SGU tweets are fire. Just read a stream of them. I have been reading them, sir. They're not really that great.
Jeff lied.
So, look, he's like he said, he tweeted earlier. He still owes me $20. So when he pays me $20, maybe I'll save some nice things about him.
Oh, okay.
Timekeeper says for Black Widow, very simply, I work out. That's really all she needs to say.
Charles Jericho, this is just, after my character and assets heart, tweets, Black Widow, ex-Russian assassin looking for love, must have gun fetish or shield.
That makes a lot of sense, too.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody else wanted, we were doing a Super Geeked Up Live at Albany Comic Con a few weeks ago. We were talking about all the different superhero movies that are coming out because Marvel and DC released all theirs, and people they were bummed that there was not a Black Widow movie. Anybody else would want to see like a solo Black Widow movie? I would.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that'd be worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, of course we know you would want to see it.
I couldn't tell you what it's about, but I'll go see it.
Multiple times.
The villain is a 6'5" lanky guy.
Oh man.
Fully bearded.
Yeah, so I don't know. I would love to see that, but I guess I guess they think they have her like more like in the Captain America movies, so they're just sticking her there. In the Avengers, I guess.
Yeah.
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 It's
No,
disappointing.
Yeah, Marvel, make a Black Widow movie.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, good. Finally we agree on something.
I know. Don't.
Just took the whole show.
It really did.
All right, guys. So that's gonna do us. I don't know what I'm saying. That's gonna do it for tonight.
Wait, is it time for a commercial break, Jeff? What? Sorry.
No, it is not time for a commercial break, Tanya. It is time to end the show. So let's do that. But before we go, let's give links one more time. Sally, where can people check out Ghetto Nerd Girl?
On YouTube, it's Ghetto Nerd Girl, and they can find us on Twitter at Ghetto Nerd Girl, and then Facebook.com/Ghetto Nerd Girl, and like us on there too. We're active on all of them.
Yeah.
Lost part of that, but I think it's just Ghetto Nerd Girl pretty much all everywhere, right?
Yeah.
All right,
One
very
and
good.
only.
All right, go check out the show, guys. We're about to end, so then you go watch it.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So thank you so much to Ghetto Nerd Girl for being on. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
So I forgot to tell Tanya Nicole, but I'm going to change up the ending here this week. So I'm going to do something just more simply. Sorry, guys, I forgot.
You've seen how we've handled change so far on this.
Yeah, it's been very effective. You don't have to do anything, so it's fine. So we'll be back next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, as always, to have some geeky fun. Happy Thanksgiving again, everybody, to all our American viewers. Eat a lot of turkey, pumpkin pie. Make sure you tweet Tanya pictures of your pumpkin pie. Make her jealous.
And Jeff, make sure that you guys all know we're very thankful for you as well for watching.
That's very nice, Nicole.
Very thankful.
We are very
Hashtag
thankful.
grateful.
You guys are fans, yes.
Oh.
Wouldn't be much of a show without you guys doing us every week.
Nice.
All right, awesome. So we will be back next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, stay geeky.